everybody. Welcome to Tales of Initiative Bog Goud Edition.
Burble, 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 burble.
Real swamp southern on that. Bow Goud. Also, thanks for the Raiders. Hello, Roll Forth. Thanks for joining in. Just in time to see some Bog Gaudy action. I'm gonna pitch it.
You can.
I'm gonna pitch it over to my co-creator / co-host, Andrew, who could tell you more about what we're doing tonight. Andrew, the talking stick is yours.
Do we want to throw it to past me?
I don't have that on an easy stick. You wanna just show the video?
Let's throw it to me from the past, or me from another reality, maybe.
Another reality. Here we go. Let's see. Let's hope this works how I set it up.
Who knows? I don't know.
Let's see.
Is it gonna work?
Hi, I'm Andrew Bowman, creator of Before the Bog God. I work with Matt Best.
Yeah.
And I'm part
we're muted.
of Infinite
They
Citadel,
Okay.
which also includes
Sorry, I didn't know how
ready
ready
to
were
work
you.
at this game for
It's
the last few
technically
months.
a stinger
This is going to
transition
be
over
a
to the
1 week
break
sprint
but I'm just gonna
Kickstarter.
hijack it.
Oh,
from
got it.
September 14th until September 20th, which is actually
But we
my
are
birthday.
not muted.
We are also going to be
we not?
doing a stream on September 17th to celebrate. Our Kickstarter goal is going to be $600. We are hoping to get enough to fund the print run. One of our really important stretch goals is at double funding, so that's going to be $1,200. We are doing an alt cover of the book. So for everybody that backs at the Auspex level, which is our duet 2 zines backer level, they will be getting an alt cover version of their zine. I am so incredibly excited about this Kickstarter. I hope you check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.
And we're back. Robertos, if you were kidding about the hot mic, I'm gonna strangle you the next time I see you.
No,
in
we were
person.
definitely on hot mic.
God
We
damn it.
100% were.
Well,
I clicked
I was
in
a good
and
egg,
listened.
and I was quiet the whole time.
Streamlabs is a fucking liar then.
I had no idea, dude. I mean, we were setting stuff up still right before stream, so I was like, wait a minute, are we throwing to me in the past or me now? But we're throwing to me now, so I'll clean that mess up. Hey guys, Matt and I made this game this summer. I fell in love with a little game that a buddy of mine wrote that Jack Panic, if you don't know him, is an amazing creator, and Jack has put out constant content for a couple of years now. And Jack was actually my first backer on my first game. You know, Jack and I go now a couple of years back, and Jack and I go back. And so Jack puts this little game out called Safecracker. And it is a very simple little guy that's about basically drag and drop mechanics of like how to pick a lock in a game. So that gets plopped in out there into the world and we move on. But I'm like, I got to make a game from that. I like this little mechanic. And that led to a wild state of getting food poisoning. And as I had food poisoning and was reading through what is it? For the Queen. I began to write a game, and then I pulled Matt in, and that was really around the time that Matt and I first started writing together, not just like working on each other's project. So this is a special project, not just because of all of the other reasons, but this was a special project because I love working with Matt, and Matt, I love working with you, buddy. So Before the Bog God is a love letter to hanging out with Matt and working on cool shit with Matt. So let's pitch the actual game.
Sure.
That's the real fun part. So if you like sitting down, you see there's 4 of us, but we are all gonna play today. So let's intro each of our players, and then we've actually all gotten to play before. We all play tested this early on, not long after the actual food poisoning incident. So let's introduce ourselves. I am Andrew, one of the co-creators of Before the Bog God, alongside my co-creator here, Matt Best.
Hi.
Anything else, Matthew? Matthew, you are also one of the creators at...
I'm co-creator at Infinite Citadel. We make dope stuff. That should be our tagline. We're too fucking rad. We make dope stuff.
We do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You know me. I'm on this channel all the time. But I mean, technically, I also think you know Mel and Haley by that same extension. We'll just go. Haley,
if you
don't
know us, Haley, what else do you do on the internet? I don't even know.
Me? My name's not Haley.
What else you got going on, dude?
I don't do anything. This is what I do. This is where I'm here. I'm allowed out the cage when streaming is live. You see that timer that countdowns at the beginning? That's my outside time.
Oh,
and then I'm back here. Hashtag free
That's
Haley.
when they let you out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mel, I know you got other stuff cooking, too.
I don't know anymore. No, so I do have a project that is ongoing. I can't spoil it yet, though.
Yeah.
But it is a pretty big deal, at least for me.
Absolutely.
And then one of the individuals, I don't remember where to point on the screen, but Matt's going to be a part of it a little bit later, hopefully at the end of October. That'll be ongoing. And in addition to that, these two hooligans of Infinite Citadel, again, I can't point which way because I'm camera blind, have encouraged me to actually make my own game. It's still like very early in the productions and stuff, but hopefully it might be something that we might get to play with in the future here. Because I'm an honorary member-y, I guess, of Infinite Citadel. I don't know if we want to say it's that.
Buddy, come on. Come on.
Matt, fuck
we
you.
hang.
Anyway.
We hang.
So,
no, Mel was an amazing team member when we were at Gen Con this year, and we're an ever-growing amoeba of friends and collaborators, and we like making games with a lot of people. So if you've been a part of reading through Bog God or play testing Mork Soul, we are loving getting to work with people. I know that tons of people were thrilled with, especially Mel's tables at Gen Con, and tons of people were thrilled with, it's been great. It's been great collaborating with so many people lately. So if you guys are here from either regular watching here on Tales, or if you are from our Infinite Citadel projects, welcome. We're going to play some games today. So how does this work, Matt?
How does this work? I'm glad you asked. Right in the middle of me about to type. How does this work? We are going to be taking turns. This is a duet ritual puzzle D6er game. That's a bunch of
duet. What does that mean?
Duet. What is that? That's two. In case you're two in that polyamory sauce. So remember what duet means.
Hold on. You mean I'm limited to just one person to do it with?
As God intended.
Forever?
This is so off the rails already.
Yes, it is a duet game, meaning it is one person versus another person. It's very interesting because it's not versus in the sense of only one of you gets to have fun. There's only one winner. There's technically a winner in the story of the game, kind of, but you are working together to tell a story about a mortal seeking a wish from an ancient and unknowable, horrible entity that is forgotten and sunken beneath the bog. This is a game of D6 puzzling where the wisher is trying to form a perfect spell, a perfect wish ritual out of a series of D6s, and the god is amused and trying to meddle with said ritual in order to fuck it up and prevent them from getting a wish and taking what little of its power remains. So that is where one person is playing the bog god, the other person is playing the wisher, one is trying to wish, the other is trying to prevent that wish as delightfully, evilly, cackly as possible. And you basically take turns going back and forth doing game actions that then you can consult tables with narrative prompts in order to flesh out the world and the wish and the world building, the story around this wish. So it's gonna be part old world puzzly game and part collaborative world building narrative storytelling game. And you are going to get to see that as we take turns being old gods and wishers.
No, I'm going to be the trad gamer asking pretend questions that are targeted. So you're saying this is a one-player... You're saying this is a one-player game where one person's the bog god and they're really just the GM?
No. You are both equal players in asymmetrical mechanics. So I will say equal players. Last time I think we had no wishes happen. All of the old gods won. The old gods do have an advantage, but a tricksy wisher with a little bit of luck can absolutely score a wish out of this.
Yep.
So it is not a game of winners and losers. It's a lot more collaborative and duet storytelling. If you've ever played like Hunter Hunted or any of those other like duet storytelling games, very similar to that.
Yep. It is fun. The fiction of it is very much rooted in your Lovecraftian, your weird, kind of bizarre, boggy, kind of Louisiana kind of, that kind of feel. But yes, the point of the game is for you to improv and flesh out your own vibe, right? To explore that, to plop these mechanics into a world that you want to play with. And we will be doing that exact thing. We're going to be playing multiple times. The playtime on this game is about, I'd say 15 to 25 minutes, depending on how much you get into it, right? You can have a fast game because of mechanics. You can have a fast game because the prompts just ain't it, and the idea you're riffing on, because it's a writer's room style game, just isn't that funny. And you just, or fun, not funny, right? It's just not that interesting to delve with each other on, and you want to just kind of finish it up and then either play again or just move on. Sometimes you're not feeling it. That's just how it is sometimes. That's when mechanics and actually the storytelling really sync up well, because like Matt was saying, with the asymmetry, the game itself, like with the god being like, I'm just toying with you and I have so much power and I can end the game whenever I want. Then all of a sudden the wisher sneaks up on them. Because if the wisher's actually playing the game well and mastering their ability to manipulate the mechanics, and the god gets cocky and they don't pay attention to what's happening, all of a sudden they actually lose. So that fits with the narrative, that fits with the mechanics. So that's what I really like about this game. So let's get into it. No more talking about the game. Why sell it to you when we can play it? So that said, you can go find it on Kickstarter, and we're going to get into it right now. So let's determine who's going to go first, because I don't want to play. I've played this plenty. I want y'all to get in there. Should we roll for that it? Said, I don't want to play. I want you three to play.
Oh, okay.
Right now. Yeah. I'm fine getting in there tonight. I would like to play tonight.
Later.
Yes.
You got to get warmed up.
I don't want in this first round, okay? Yeah. So I would like you three to get going. Is anybody dying to play? Mel's dying to play.
I'd like to play Wisher because I didn't get to do that last time.
Oh, you didn't get to it all? Okay. Haley, are you wanting to get in there right now as the bog god?
I can. I was like, if I don't say anything, I get to watch one round to see how it works again before I have to dive into it. But
that's fine though. But Matt can go in as. Do you want to just wait and then you and I can go next, and then they can take first round? Cool. And then
beautiful.
Let's and then
do
we
that
can mix it up after that. I'm excited.
Yeah, just one round so I can witness how it happens again, and then I will be right in there.
Yes. And also that puts cognitive load on you, Matt, mechanically.
Yes.
For a warm up.
Yep.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
So now I get to play with the new part of the overlay, because you might remember, we've got our ritual dice back on the screen, but now I also have some fun little toys. Mel is our wisher.
Brim's
and
here.
I am our old god. All right. Mel, roll 66. And you're going to put those like in a line, right? So you can roll them 1 or 2 or 3s at a time and just get them into a line and let me know what that line is.
If Boston air traffic decides to cooperate with me, I will be able to. First one is a 5.
A 5, got it.
Okay. Second one is a 2.
My holy Crown Royal bag here. The obligatory.
All right, next. Oh,
I'm missing a D6
already. God damn. The third one is a 6.
Oh, wait.
6.
Sick. Okay. Next one is a 3.
A 3.
Next one is a 1.
Oh, okay.
That was a shit roll, damn. And then the next one is a 4.
A 4. Alrighty.
This sadly is not like the last time we played this where Haley just got 2s across the board
Where you
and
just
I'm
instantly
upset.
like basically had a line.
I got a 2.
So
I got a 2.
The way that Mel gets her wish, the thing she is trying to accomplish, is she wants those 6 dice to be equal to or 1 away from each of their neighbors. So 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1 would be an example. Right now, 5 and 2 are not next to each other nor equal. Neither are 2 and 6. You actually have none that are right next to each other. But like, for example, if you were to re-roll that 6 into a 2, you'd have 2, 2, 3 in the middle, and you'd be really close in that little middle section. So that's an example of what you're going for. You're trying to get all of those to be equal to or within 1 of their neighbors. And I get 3 dice. And I am not going to tell you what they are. The old god keeps their dice secret and uses these for various abilities to mess you up.
It just sounds like what you do to me every Wednesday anyway.
Yeah, this is standard issue. I'm here to mess up your world.
With Carowin, Andrew,
and- the
fuck are you
and to spice
thinking
up your
about?
life.
Jesus Christ.
Amazing. Do we the
No.
Wisher always goes first, right? I'm
Yes.
trying to remember some of the rules.
You
Andrew.
have to switch 2 of my numbers if I remember correctly.
Let me get the PDF.
That
pulled
might
up
be a
here.
gentle mage's thing. So, by the way,
Nope,
this-
it's in there. So
It's in there?
there is,
Okay.
there is. Yep. So the god is the one that gets to do interference. That's
Yes.
it, obviously, because there's no reciprocal.
Yes. Okay, setting up the ritual. The Wisher rolls 6 dice, 1 at a time, placing them in a line. 6 torches lit, visible to all who care to witness this transgression. The old god rolls 3 dice, which are held in secret, inscrutable, scheming, or divine influence. A matter of perspective. The old god then swaps the position of 2 of the Wisher's dice. They must be taught the rules of this realm. What do I want to swap? I actually kind of like your line as it is. It's
You don't have to. Yeah.
It's so junked to begin with. So I think I'm just going to switch the most benign ones, and I'm going to switch your 3 and your 4. So Torch
So
6
goes
is going to
the
be a
last
3,
one. Okay.
and Torch 4 is going to be a 4.
My tosses are already botched, man. You don't
Yep.
have to highlight it. God.
There you go. So, if you say torch, that's just in the ritual, like, narrative language of this game. From dice from left to right are torches 1 through 6. And that's what we're going to use to consult the narrative table when you get into it. So now, set corruption to 0. Corruption is the thing that ticks up as you continue the ritual. That's the thing that gets me new dice as the old god. So every time you reach 3 corruption, it'll reset to 0, and I'll get a new dice. We'll be tracking those as well with a new overlay fancy thing once that comes up. And then, I believe the Wisher goes first, correct? Then, starting with the Wisher, each player takes a turn, performing one of their actions. A reminder of the actions you have as the Wisher. You can nudge, which is increase or decrease a single die's value by 1. You can recast, roll a die. If it lands on its original value, reduce your corruption by 1 and do not gain corruption for this action. Yeah?
Okay, so you're getting ahead of yourself. You're playing this like a playtest, and I want to remind you, we've added more.
Oh no. Okay.
We've added so much more juice. So you're teaching rules.
I am.
We can keep doing that.
Let me at least
we
finish
can run
the action,
this.
and then we can go back
That's
to
fine.
yeah.
But then let's run this as a ritual.
Sure. So
Go ahead.
last 2 actions you can do are seal, choose a die value in your line and seal all dice showing that value. And then the last one is a once per ritual bargain. You could set one of your dice to a value and seal it. So you could just say like this dice, pop, I'm sealing it. It's that value, done. However, the old god, when you do that, gets to roll and add a new dice to their set of secret dice. All right, now ritualize me, Andrew.
Okay. I'm just excited. Okay.
Yes, I can tell.
We have stuff to put in order. So, Yeah, because we don't need to go over all of the bog guy's actions until those are revealed.
Exactly. Yes.
So now we've got. Okay, I was just making sure you weren't like going full mechanics mode.
No.
I wanted to do this because this is the part I'm really proud of about this game. I use ritual game very strategically when we named this game. We called it a ritual game because I want you to experience essentially like a tutorial. I was just posting about it on Blue Sky today, but like I want you to be experiencing the mechanisms of the game as you play it, as opposed to having to read the rules and be taught them in advance of reading through the book. So as you're reading the book, you're playing the game. Remember playing Mario for the first time? You picked up a controller, you started running, and you hit the only button you had to hit because the other one didn't do anything, which was jump. And you hit the brick and it broke, right? So like you learned by doing. And so we're going to learn by doing. All right. So right now I will help kind of pseudo GM this because this is how we're going to do this today. So the first question as we read, we won't get all of the visuals up necessarily right now for our people online, but the question the book asks is, what have you awakened? So the question is mainly the story is starting for Mel. So I'm asking, as you, Mel the Wisher, you are kind of starting our scene, right? Mm-hmm. You're the Wisher. You're arriving on the scene. You're awakening something. So you're gonna roll the dice to find out what you've awakened and reveal what the old god is. And so you kind of get to define who you are, what your ritual site looks like. And then as you roll, you will kind of reveal what is coming out of the bog that you describe. So set the scene, describe the bog, your character, and then roll your dice, and Matt will describe his emergence.
Ooh.
This is what you can do right now.
Yay.
So it's a D6 is what you're gonna roll, but when you go to reveal Matt, basically.
Okay.
Chat. Mel, I hope it's terrible.
All options are terrible. It's a bog god. Roll for like bog god. Results are evil.
I feel attacked by our own chat already.
Yep. That's their purpose.
All right. I would like some supporters on this channel, at least, Matt. Haley, why are you shaking your head too? The fuck?
No, you want a cult.
Haley knows.
Alrighty.
You want support? Find it elsewhere. No, I love you so much.
I love you too, Haley. Real friends bully their other friends, okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so to get our first story started, I'm picturing it is a young adult, not maybe like teen years or just like at that cusp of like 20-ish. And I'm thinking it's a young man who has like a bloodied nose and like scrapes on his face. He looks like he got into some sort of scuffle of some sort. Breathing really heavily, running through like these endless grasslands of sorts where it's just like the reeds and the cattails, you know? And eventually trying to catch his breath, running away from whatever it is that he's running from. He's like bent over on his knees, you know, trying to catch his breath, coughing a little. No.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, smartass. And as he looks up, after taking a minute to try and, you know, collect himself, he notices that there's this... It's not new, but it doesn't appear to have aged or decayed with time. It just seems to be like you picked up a whole altar of sorts. You kind of just displaced it. You just picked it up in one spot and you just moved it and set it somewhere else. And it's this like very eerie gray, and you see like endless rolls of fog across this land that you just cannot see the other side of. And from the inside of it is this massive, like bronze bowl of sorts. You know how they would have like the old fires and they would like toss them in the center and it would just be these huge pillaring balls of smoke. And then there are 6 lanterns, 6 torches around this one specific bowl. I chose dice, of course, I've never used before and I can't read.
It is crucial.
Oops.
So I have rolled for the Lingering Dead.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh. All right, Matt.
So, bronze bowl, vast, sort of grayed out, swampy cattails marshlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think as you, the Lingering Dead, as you arrive, there is the sense that you should start lighting this fire, and you hear that like strike of a match. It's small and it's behind you, and you just see wide-brimmed, rotting straw hat, long pipe, just an old humanoid sitting on a rocking chair that feels like it should be on a porch that's long wasted away. Been a while since anyone came round. I shall enjoy your company.
I'm sorry, I just read chat.
Oh no, it's Cracker Barrel Man.
It's Cracker Barrel Man.
They changed my fucking sign and I will make it pay.
Okay. I'm gonna cut it as narrator. I'm gonna add flavor because we're playing with 4 people. I'm adding in narration. I'm adding rules. How to play with more people. That might be a paragraph for the last page, the last few pages, if we wanted to add like a couple. Okay, because I'm gonna steal stuff from page 5 or page 3. But that fucking font strikes again, man. There are places the world forgets. This bog is one of them. Beneath the hanging moss, on top of that cracker barrel, in the crooked teeth of the cypress trees, time bends. The water doesn't ripple; it waits. Teeming with twisted life. 6 stones stand in a crescent pattern, deep beneath the floorboards of that rotten wood of that cracker barrel, built atop that altar. And slowly, that wisher walked closer and closer towards what would be the experience beyond her wildest dreams. Or nightmares. Back to you, kids.
Now I want the biscuits that they sell over there. Anyway.
Yeah, I think the third role is spooky narrator.
Spooky narrator.
Spooky narrator would be like such a fun add-on to this game.
Spooky narrator don't turk my accent though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hunt him down next.
It's just accent bleed, man. I have to steal it.
Mel, you get to go first though. What do you want to do with that line of dice? I will be stuck in this southern accent now though. I will 100% be drawling all over the place.
You Texan, you. I think.
You ever see Deliverance?
I have not seen Deliverance, but I do that little drawl weird accent they got.
I'm gonna go for a nudge. And I'm going to knock the 6 that's at torch 3 down to a 5.
Down to a 5.
Okay.
And with each participation in the ritual, your corruption builds. So these little skulls are going to track the corruption for us.
Sick. Yeah, I like that addition. That's fun.
Me with my migraine.
Oh, and so now we get to go to, so that was just the gameplay mode. Now we get to go to the fun narrative world building mode, which is, so you interacted with Torch 3 and you changed it from a 6 to a 5. So if you go to page 20, you'll see Torch 3 wisher prompts. You could pick from either prompt 5 or prompt 6 and read that prompt and then go forth and roleplay.
Okay, so the options we have, chat, are number 5. What part of your body? Huh?
You're fine.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
What part of your body already feels wrong, like it no longer belongs to you? And then the other option is confess. What do you fear the god will see in you that you refuse to name? I'm tempted for 6. And I think
This is just
therapy. Yes, chat.
I think what this young man doesn't want the god to see. He's visibly very angry and shaken up from whatever it was that he was running from. But deep down, that he really doesn't want to admit to himself or even utter out loud is his fear that he's just going to be this tiny, tiny little guy and just be nothing but a punching bag for everyone else. That he won't be respected.
Don't we all fear that?
I'm not afraid of anything.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Your move, man.
I know. I'm thinking. I think.
But the kid was sure.
Sure
as shit.
Sure as shit. Oh man.
I gotta do my narrator role.
Let's see.
Haley, you gotta make up your fourth person role.
Robert,
My
I'm sorry.
full person role is to
sound effects.
learn the game.
Yes.
Is to learn the game.
Haley's in study
And
mode.
I have, you know what? I already have, like, I'm in imagination mode where I'm half listening, half dreaming about all the things that I'm going to do to win this game against you, Andrew. So we're
All right.
good. Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna. I shall bide my time, as the dead are wont to do. So I'm gonna use the move, bide the time. This action does not require spending a die, so I get to keep all 3 of my dice, and instead I keep it and I get to nudge one of my dice. Different god moves require different values on my dice, so I'm moving them around a little bit so that I can do some stuff. Your move.
So fun.
Scared little man.
What do we got?
I don't aim to win, I aim to beat Andrew. I'm loving chat right now. Y'all are on fire.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go for recast.
Ooh.
And I want to see if I can change my 2 in the Torch 2 spot. I want to see if I can bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't exactly lose. It landed on the 2 again.
Oh, that's actually great for you.
So my corruption is
Yes,
back to
so
0.
Your corruption goes down, and you don't gain any corruption for this move. So
Yes.
that's one of those really cool things. From a game design perspective, it sucks to re-roll and nothing has changed. Like, that's almost the worst. So when that happens, the Wisher actually gets a little bit of time back in their tank. They're not rushing towards a new dice being added to the Bog God's pool. So very cool.
Shitty rolls are worth it.
And that means for your narrative, Torch 2, it stayed the same number, so you only get one prompt to choose from this time. So Torch 2, Prompt 2. Name something this god must never find out about, lest they gain even more power over you.
This one was for the audience only.
Name something this god must never find out about, lest they gain even more power over you.
No matter how hard it peered, the god sat there on the porch, pushing deep into the mind of the kid, but just couldn't get in.
Narrator, I'm gonna banish you if you keep making me say
No, it's not that kind of kid.
You're just saying that I'm pushing into this kid in ways not wanted. Now I'm just feeling weird.
Now I feel like this is on you, man. I feel like I was doing a thing. I was doing a thing, and now you're making it weird. I was doing it fine. Nobody else was making it weird, man.
We were all there. We were all thinking it.
I was just at a Cracker Barrel.
I'm
like
the narrator now. We were all thinking it.
This kid does not want to name the thing that makes them uncomfortable is the Southern twang accent.
The kid had yet to name themselves, so I had to just call them the kid, okay?
Not called. Chat.
I actually just had to do some Googling because I wanted to see if a porch was the same thing as a porch in Australia, which it make no sense that you would have a rocking chair out there. But it's the same as a veranda in Australia, which there is room for a rocking chair out there.
Or
Mel,
or
Mel's
Golden
not allowed to
Girls.
participate in this friendly banter. You need to come up with your answer. Hey, what's
A porch would be just like the front entry stairs. You know what I mean? Like a little landing area at the beginning of
like a stoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stoop we don't use here.
Yep.
We use porch, and that's probably pretty rare to even call it that. You'd probably still say like a little veranda.
I mean, stoop is pretty. Yeah, stoop is probably not common to say either.
Nah, foyer's inside.
The only reason
this is outside.
The only reason I know stoop is from Stoop Kid from Hey Arnold. I
Yep,
think it's probably
me
pretty
too.
localized to like
Generationally,
C.
yeah.
And generational,
Yes. Yeah.
It's millennial.
Yeah. Anyway.
Porch good.
Mel, did you figure it out?
I think I did, since I didn't get to participate in the
Give it.
banter. I think the young man does not want the god to find out that the reason for him running into the woods in the first place is because he seriously harmed somebody else, and he got caught, thinking he was able to get away with it. Sorry, I'm putting myself on mute because more airspace nonsense is happening.
The nice thing is we can't hear the airspace nonsense. At least
Yeah,
not
we're
so
good.
far.
Yay!
Man.
So that's definitely the thing. He doesn't want the god to find out.
Yeah. What do I want to do with your dice? So interesting. Interesting.
Interesante.
Interesante. Got that taken care of.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. Man.
See, I'm not doing your accent, so that's the narrator's accent.
There you go.
I
Now-
also don't
yeah.
know if you're allowed to do that accent, but I'm not. I didn't say anything.
Okay. All right. I guess. I don't know. I guess that. All right.
I mean,
I think we
maybe.
can just do generally not colonialized accents.
I guess so. That makes sense.
I think I'm gonna
And
buy
I
it.
guess
Again. Or wait, can I not do
that's
the same thing
even
twice in a row?
accurate.
Am I
Right, you
getting-
can't do it twice
Am I
in a
getting
row.
gentle mages confused with
Correct. You are.
I cannot do the same thing twice in a row, or I can do the same thing twice in a row.
I think I do think that you are free to double move.
I believe so. Yes. It's not
Yes,
in the
because Gentle Mages was about adding restrictions to the god.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I can do the same thing.
Yes, you are allowed to repeat actions.
I think the Wisher can also repeat actions. The repeat actions thing is not part of this one.
Correct. That is not part of. That's Gentle Mages.
Cool. Just double checking. If I didn't mention it before.
Sorry, guys, we made 2 games.
Gentle Mages is the basically like symmetrical version of this game.
Yes.
It doesn't have all of the narrative prompts. It's not like deep, rich lore as much. It's more of a pocket game. It's a 3x5 index card. So I'm gonna bide again, because your line is not anywhere that I can immediately actively screw it up, and I don't want to re-roll you into a better line. So I think at this point,
is Matt just robot-y for me?
Oh no!
No,
is it just?
They sound good.
Is my internet just being poopy?
Okay,
It's fine.
sure. Yeah.
Fine for me.
Brace yourself, Andrew. It's okay. You'll get there.
Sorry.
So yeah, I think in the narrative of biding, this keep like doing his thing, working on the ritual, and just keeps like looking over like back across at this figure in the rocking chair. And at this point, it's very hard to tell, is this dude just dead? Like, it's just this like almost lifeless looking like husk of a thing, gray skin sucked to the bone, like dry and withered, just rocking, but for all intents and purposes looks like the wind is just pushing this leaf dry corpse around.
Yeah. I'm getting vibes from like Jeepers Creepers a little bit, like that same monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your move.
I think I'm going to do recast again.
Ooh. Do another
This
re-rollies.
I want to try and re-roll the 5th torch that's in a 1. I want to see if I can try and bump it up a little bit.
Sure.
Here we go. Yeet.
I'm gonna laugh if you once again. Did you roll a 1?
Yes.
Corruption can't get lower than 0, but I mean, hey. This is why I'm biting. I don't wanna risk doing.
Guys, this is gonna be the Matt and Mel show for a little bit, so I apologize for that.
You put both of the shittiest dice luck people into one dice game. We're gonna be here for a minute. Hey, at least there's no choices to be made. Torch 5. What's prompt number 1 for the Wisher? Ooh. We get to learn a little bit about the wish now. Some of the prompts like draw the wish out. It's in the game text that like don't just say what the wish is at the beginning. Like let that be somewhat of a hinting discovery thing. And this prompt is, what part of your wish are you beginning to regret? Why can't you stop now? A little bit of a twofer.
A twofer. I didn't see the regret part. What part of your wish are you beginning to regret?
No regrets.
I think the part of the wish that he's starting to regret is how now all eyes will be on him. How it's not something he's realizing that the wish he's asking for, everyone will be looking at him. And he can't stop now because it's too late, since everyone's looking at him, and it's the one thing he didn't realize that was going to come with the wish that he wants to have granted. If he backs out now, he thinks it makes him look very weak. And he doesn't want to own up to the fact that he caused severe harm to somebody else if he can't get on top of it. So I think that's the part he regrets the most right now.
Nice.
And, you know, he's still frantically working on, like, he's probably dropping pieces of, like, trying to get the ritual going and stuff, just frantically trying to get it over and done with. He just doesn't want to think about it anymore. He's just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, that's it. And then, like, the wish is over and it's granted and I don't have to think about it anymore.
Yes. Love it.
So he's in a panic.
I'd be panic too if I were you.
Shut up.
I think I figured it out. I'm gonna spend my 5.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go down to 2 dice. But I think Andrew could check me on this because I'm trying to remember. I don't think the Wisher has any way of unsealing things.
No, I don't think they do.
Oh, okay. Hold on. No. I can't do that just yet. So, I can't get you totally screwed. But what I will do... Yes.
They do?
They do?
Wait, hold on. I thought there was an unseal with the...
With the bargain?
Man. Is that it?
Set one of your dice to a value of your choice and seal it. The old god rolls.
Spoilers, there's an old god move that lets you unseal, but Wishers have no way of unsealing.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. I am going to use I'm gonna use my 6 then. I was doing math wrong, but I'm still gonna try and progress this clock. I'm gonna use my 6 to cast Wither.
Ooh.
Decay is the god's strongest tool against the living. And what is death, if not the final form of decay? It is my home. It is my pleasure to watch you waste away. And I'm going to manipulate your 6th torch.
Okay.
-2 from that 3 into a 1, which will seal it.
Okay, so I'm gonna boop that there.
So every time sealing means that dice can no longer be manipulated unless something specifically says unseal it. And a dice seals whenever an action causes it to have the exact same number as an adjacent dice. So since I subtracted 2 from that 3, I made it a 1. It is now the exact same number as Torch 5. And is now sealed. Andrew, I do see your chat, but yes, I cannot open that tab because otherwise everything goes wrong.
Okay, I may need to restart Discord. It's just chugging for me, and I can barely hear you guys.
What we'll do is I'm gonna do my narrative prompt, and then we'll go on a break real quick.
Okay. Yeah, so, I'm a little bit. I'm having a hard time hearing anything.
All good. So Torch 6, it started as a 3, went down to a 1. So I get to choose between the Wisher glimpses your true shape beyond form. What detail breaks something inside of them? Or, number 3, the torch refuses to light. What must the Wisher do to ignite it? Ooh, I'm very tempted to do number 1, but I feel like I have a good answer to number 3 that's in line with using the Wither. You're gonna need some fleshy kindling for that torch there. Pick a finger or a toe, I don't mind. You ain't getting away from this unscathed.
And now we go to break, everybody. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Hey, we're the sponsors.
Hi, I'm Andrew Bowman, creator of For the Bog God. I work with Matt Best, and I'm a part of Infinite Citadel, which also includes Conlon Durbin, who has been hard at work at this game for the last few months. This is going to be a 1-week sprint Kickstarter from September 14th until September 20th, which is actually my birthday. We are also going to be doing a stream on September 17th to celebrate. Our Kickstarter goal is going to be $600. We are hoping to get enough to fund the print run. One of our really important stretch goals is at double funding, so that's going to be $1,200. We are doing an alt cover of the book. So for everybody that backs at the Auspex level, which is our duet 2 zines backer level, they will be getting an alt cover version of their zine. I am so incredibly excited about this Kickstarter. I hope you check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and see you very soon.
And we're back.
In the
Turns out,
bog.
in order to continue the ritual, he just chucked all of Haley into one of the braziers. That was what was
Yeah,
sacrificed.
it worked. That's all
So
we
I
needed
win.
to do.
Put an Aussie on the Barbie.
That's the name of the bog god hack that we're gonna do. Haley in the brazier.
Haley in the brazier.
Haley
I can
in the
picture the
brazier.
art now. Just
We need to get one of her many emote faces and just artify it
just
into a burning brazier.
flames around her, just like in a brazier, just like
This is fine.
This is
Hashtag free
fine.
Haley.
Oh, hey Haley, we weren't talking about you. How you doing?
Bit hot.
A bit hot,
It's
a bit
warm in
conceited,
here.
but I think we'll move on.
You said a few weeks ago you wanted a blooming onion. We just have an Aussie on the Barbie.
Well,
But
when last we
case-
left off,
yes, I have to cut off an appendage. Apparently,
just a small one.
Just-
You ain't using it anyway.
Well, then,
well, oh my.
choose your parts
Choose
wisely.
I think with that prompt
Mm-hmm.
of needing a fleshy sacrifice in order to keep the
Truly cursed.
I just
It was
like
the way. It was the way that you said fleshy sack.
Refined.
Refice. It's not getting better, Robert. It's absolutely correct.
Randall flames.
Robert, you're not helping me.
He's not here to help you. That's not his job.
We are trying to perform. Thank you very much. We are professionals, and we will do our job accordingly.
The panic from realizing what's secret he does not want the god to know from a previous prompt, matched with the adrenaline rush of racing off into the swampy lands to try and get away from the horde of people that is chasing after him after he, decided to almost delete somebody else off the face of the earth. And the dire... what do you call it? The dire need to have this all fixed now. I don't think he hesitates, as I would imagine, just as seamlessly as the dead man on the rocking chair showed up. On the table that is not too far away from the brazier, there is a aged, old, and worn knife. Like really, really thick blade. It's rusted too. I don't think it's like brand new or anything like that. And without second guessing himself, he reaches for the blade and puts his other hand down. And he's having it where his pinky is kind of set on the table, and then the rest of his fingers are hanging off of the edge.
Yeah.
And you see, like, the blade shine what little is left as he hoists it up into the air and slams it down in his finger. And you don't know whether it's pain, anger, or a mix of both, as he raises his hand again because the first cut wasn't enough. And he goes again, and again, and again.
Oh, you're just making a mash of it, little boy.
and I think the shock hits him first. So his brain hasn't his brain hasn't connected to the pain yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then it's just like that like if you watch like the 127 hours, remember like the like staticky robot noise when he hits the nerve sound, just like that.
I've actually never seen the movie, so I don't know.
Oh God. If you know, that is one of the most perfect like in a movie descriptions of pain, like just pure nerve pain.
Yep.
Like
drops the knife, immediately grabs the
trigger warning.
Yeah, sorry folks. Immediately grabs the severed pinky finger and chucks it into one of the fires. And I think there's just this, almost as if the fire gets, like, appeased from the flesh being sent to feed it. I think it just kind of roars up a little bit, like it's satisfied with it before it calms back down. And he has, like, this very unhinged look on his face to just turn back over towards the man in the chair. Almost to say, like, well, without saying too many words, almost to challenge him to say, like, the fuck do you want now? Like, I did it. What else do you want?
Keep showing me what it's worth to you. You're almost there. Or am I a liar? Your move.
My move. Sorry, trigger warning, folks, for everything here.
I put the tails just tails trigger warning.
A little late for that, Matt. We already did the dismemberment part.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I hate to ever rely on the fact that it's got spooky art as a trigger warning, but
Oopsies.
Okay. AP spooky art. Hopefully you know what you're getting into. I can't hide behind that though.
I can't hide behind it. Do another recast and just never gain any corruption.
Oh my gosh.
No, I can't keep doing that.
This child, this little boy has never done anything wrong but ripped his own finger off.
All right.
Nothing corrupt whatsoever.
I think to try and progress this.
I technically did you a favor. I made one of your dice.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
You're welcome.
So.
What can I say except you're welcome?
You're welcome. We're gonna do seal.
Ooh.
And I want to seal the remaining one.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So that's gonna go down. So right now I have my 5th and my 6th torches are fully sealed at the moment.
Yep.
So all that's left is 5, 2, 5, and 4 for my other 4.
Yep.
And I just want to see if that doesn't really do a prompt since it's the same one.
So it would be torch 5, prompt 1.
Right, which we did already.
You've already done. Oh, darn it, the generic prompts are not in here.
Actually, I have my handheld book.
Oh, yeah.
So it was fucking useful.
That one might have the generic prompts in it. Yeah, check that one out.
Let's see. If we do, oh, motherfucker, really? Well, no generic prompts in
Here,
there.
I got you.
Thank you.
Roll. So you did seal. Ooh.
Yes.
Your face stares back from within the now unmoving flames. What emotion do you see in your reflection?
I think after doing like the stare down for this old god, being young and cocky, thinking that, you know, he bested the god, at least for now. And running high on adrenaline after, you know, all the pain he just put himself through. He looks back at the flame that had his finger added to it.
The finger flame.
The finger flame. Flavor text.
Is that different to the one that you popped me on?
Yeah.
You're in the centerpiece, Haley. You're the most
Oh,
important
God.
one.
And Matt said I wasn't a main character? Excuse me?
Motherfucker.
I know.
The fuck?
What a dick.
A bog god would.
Yeah. I'm just role playing. I'm staying in character.
You're so boggy.
I am wet and delightful.
Whoa.
Oh,
my.
yep, I'm good.
No.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Wait, what's that? Wow, 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 wow.
Oh my god. Oh.
Is that sexy? Is that how you flirt?
Is that doing it for you?
I
Is that
don't know,
working?
dude. I'm the wrong person to ask.
All right. Get
looks
boggy,
back-
baby.
He looks back at the flame though. He like looks where he dropped the finger,
Mhm.
and then his eyes kind of drift up towards the flame. And he doesn't see it at first. But then he's like kind of squinting his eyes a little and kind of leaning in closer, thinking he sees something in the flames. Gradually realizing it is his face. And noticing there is this really, really dark, sinister grin of his reflection looking back at him. Like a sickening satisfaction. And for more flavor, his eyes are fully black as if they're not there, similar to the dead god that's sitting in his chair not too far away. Your move.
And the old god's head rolls back, and you can see the face for the first time. Pipe snaked between missing teeth, gums mostly eroded, what looks like a mixture of rot and just being wind torn, nose worn away, and those dark sockets of no eyes, but little pinpricks of gray light.
Cue centipede through eyeball.
Yeah, little house centipede. Well, you had guts, kid. But you're gonna fail like they all have before. I'm gonna use, what's the move called? Equivalence. I'll spend my 5. Spend a die of any value, increase a wisher's die by 1, and decrease a different wisher's die by 1. I will decrease your torch 2 to a 1.
Okay.
And I will increase your torch 4 to a 5, which, because it is next to a 5, will lock it. And you have a 5 locked next to a 1 locked. And it is impossible for you to complete
I was
the
just gonna
wish.
say I lose.
And the prompt for, let's see here, torch 4-5 versus torch 2-1. I'm just gonna see. Ooh, nice. I'll give you what I gave all of them before. And all of a sudden the marsh is populated. There is this after image of towns, bustling streets, but all of them are covering their faces with cloth. There are rotted, wilted stalks of corn in the back of wagons. They were having a hard time. And they just wanted an end to the suffering. The dirt turns to mud and starts dragging them below. Rot consumes the bits of wood, and people fall from the elevated porches, being crushed on splinters and jagged nails. Those who flee find wolves outside of town, and those who don't become entombed in what became a bog. And now you get to join them. Added to my collection. So now we go to ending the game.
Ooh.
What becomes of the wish? What was your wish?
The wish, in its most basic form, was that the kid would become strong enough to defeat anyone who challenged him. He was sick and tired of being pushed around a little too long. And
Sounds like a
demanded
punk
respect.
song. Hey, Dad, look at me. Okay, I stopped. A cue simple plan. Like, that's what I'm feeling from this kid right now.
Yeah.
That's his wish.
I've been reading a lot of Southern Reach trilogy, so I think, I've been alone for a long time. You can have strength, but it'll be at the end of a chain. And we see what becomes of the Wisher is their body cracks and their skin grows dry as flesh becomes scales, and they sink into the bog as a leviathan of reptilian might. Just a big old alligator crawling through the muck, ready to defend this place from the next arrogant thing who wants to.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. No.
Tick-tock.
Damn it.
Different alligator.
Damn it.
And then what, if anything, smiles beneath the surface?
Oh, that's towards me?
It can be, or it can be towards the narrator.
What smiles beneath the surface?
So actually this was one of the things I talked with Jean-Luc a lot about. Because I think this was a line you wrote, Matt. So what do you want to do with this?
Yeah.
I'm curious. What was your design intent in writing this line? Because I actually talked a lot with Jean-Luc about this, and I want to hear your thoughts, because I kind of want to change this line.
Okay. I think the intent was to, regardless of who wins, air quotes.
Yes.
The intent was not to find joy, but to find satisfaction, to ask who is satisfied by the way this came out. Because even if the Wisher wins, the old god could be satisfied. Even if the old god wins, the Wisher could still be satisfied. Maybe this Wisher likes being just this massive alligator that can chomp anyone that comes close.
So here's what Jean-Luc and I realized. So Jean-Luc, if for those listening, if you want to look up another amazing creator that helped out a ton of people like myself, as a part of the IGDN, which we are members of, he is also an incredible game designer in his own right. But he pointed out that we, as it stands right now, Matt, only are talking about the Wisher and the Wish, and not the Bog God at the very end. And so I think that last one, the kind of design intent present right now, speaks to a bit of the Bog God. But I think a better question right now is, and I'll turn this more to you.
Sure.
And that is, how has this encounter with this mortal, if at all, left the god changed? Is the god sated? Load the question up in that way. Is the god sated? Are they hungrier? Are they more at peace? Have they been changed by this experience at all? Are they more resolute? That kind of stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
maybe role play out how he murmurs to himself, monologuing as he thinks as this kid is now gone.
Yeah. I was spiteful in an old life. I guess when you're dead, it's always an old life. Maybe I do want some company around. Have something to chitter-chatter with me on the wind. A good change of pace until I decide I'm tired of the noise again. Silence has had its day.
Yay!
Yay!
No, that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
So like but you can also speak to, if you want, any of the subtext of what you're playing at there. I'm curious if you want to.
I feel like I'm picturing. Sorry, I just saw chat and the Smee. Shmee!
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 What's the ticking?
I think the idea is that like probably got tired of answering asks, right?
Yeah.
Entire town nearby quibbling, whining, always wanting interference. Their interference always resulting in things going worse. And it's like, I'm done with y'all. You want the pain to be over? Fine, you're all gone. And then just like a long time of being alone. And how does that affect an immortal's mind? Does an immortal care?
Wow. Yeah. That's so fun. That's so cool. I love this one. This one was so interesting. Like, I love that idea of just like being like this, almost like this old sage in a town that can like fulfill little wishes. And then just like being immortal, and then eventually the people stop coming, the town eats themselves alive, and then this young kid shows up sometime and just wants another dirty old wish that's gonna eat him alive anyway, and then the kid eats himself alive, and man, that's so fucking beautiful. I love that.
Yay.
Oh, that was so good, guys.
Is it your turn, Haley and Andrew? And if so, what roles do you want to play?
I just want to watch. I love this game. No, I can play. I can play, but I just love watching.
I could be the wisher to Haley's god.
I could go.
Or Mel could go again. Yeah, yeah.
What would you prefer?
I would just love to watch and hang out right now, but I can totally play. I will
I'm
play.
more
I want
than
to
happy
play
to go
once
again.
tonight. I want to play once tonight, so I will do that, and then I will.
Then question, because I need to know for just in general sake, this I didn't think to check. How long are we going to? I mean, I know we're only at an hour and a half. So are we halfway
these can
now,
go quicker. They had bad luck.
We had bad luck. That was taking that a while.
Because it's Mad
Okay.
so
We've had 15-minute games.
Yeah.
When
It
we're
can go
going
pretty
quick.
it can't
Yeah.
go quick.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
It definitely doesn't need. We also have the ability to speed it up.
I'll be a god.
You want to be the god?
I'll be wishing.
Because you can be pretty ruthless if you want to speed it up too as the god.
Well, I mean, if we want to, we could, depending on how. I mean, it's hard because if Andrew, if you want to play today, I was going to say we could just go around again, and so I could do.
I can do.
I will say
again.
there's more.
Wisher
There's more.
with God, and then everyone's played twice.
I'm not at all trying to scare you off being the god, but if you want the easier cognitive load, the Wisher is easier to play right away. But I would love it if you were a terrifying bog god. It's whatever you want to do.
I will happily be wisher to Haley's bog god of terror.
All right.
I don't want you to have to do Wisher again. That's all.
I want to do it so I can win.
How about I play right now? I'll do Wisher.
Okay.
Haley can do Boggaroony, and then I'll just watch for the rest of whatever else we do.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's do it.
Haley, you roll 3 dice, keep in secret, and then Andrew, you roll your line.
3d6s?
3d6s.
Yep.
And then Andrew, you roll your line and let me know what it is.
Yeah, and then just like maybe private message Matt for strategy advice.
Okay. Like I was
Just
doing with
'cause-
you last time.
Yes. Because that will help, because you hit, like, knowing what numbers and what moves you have available to you is going to be key. I'll also give you advice based on my line of like, hey, if you have these moves, they might be a good idea. Because I will be honest of how to crush me. I have a really good line right now, though.
Ooh.
Matt, you ready? I'm gonna go quick.
Yep.
5, 3, 3,
Nope,
4,
too
1,
quick.
3.
Too quick. 5, 3, 3.
4, 1, 3.
4, 1, 3.
877 cash now.
Oh my gosh, you do have a good line. That's brutal.
I know. This is terrifyingly like I'm like basically around 2 moves away. But
I
like
got
that
2.
could still be some juicy role play. That's fun.
Yes.
But also she could destroy me very quickly
Yes, yeah.
if she plays smart enough.
Ooh. So Andrew, you need to
Where are we?
You need to roll your d6 and tell us where we are.
Oh man. Well, before I roll, I'm gonna set the scene, which
Okay.
is gonna make it way more interesting. Because Matt,
Set
I
the
told
scene
you
and
what
then
was
put a random
going
god
to
in it.
happen. Yep, I like doing it that way, because Matt knows at least some of this setup.
I have forgotten it, but yes.
A little bit, you know. Well, Cletus here, and I'm headed down to the pier, and you know, it's just another day. And Cletus is he's a rough and tumble kind of guy. He wears it in cut off NASCAR t-shirts, and he's got a nice little trucker hat on, big old pot belly, and he got them real good short jorts on. He likes them because it keeps the legs out and breezy. And he likes his alone time at the pier, because when he goes straight home, the wife she be yapping. She just be yapping and yapping the whole time, and I just can't handle it. And I heard that if you go down to the pier, you can get you a wish. You can get you a wish fulfilled. So I'm gonna go get me a wish fulfilled. I got a 2.
And a 2, if I recall correctly, is the insatiable siren. And Haley is muted, so whatever she's saying, we cannot hear.
She is a siren that is insatiable for this here, Cletus.
God fucking damn
She wants
it.
to see Cletus's clitoris.
I swear to God, I did not do this on purpose. Hold on. If we need to check, I have not moved my hands towards this dice that I rolled.
No, I believe you. I believe you, Andrew. I don't think there's any.
There's only 6 of these, but there was a 1 in 6 chance of it being the insatiable siren. And that was what I was hoping for.
Oh shit. Oh my god. My side hurts so much.
We can thank my partner for this idea.
Oh
Boy. Well, I heard that you just had to get out your lighter and then just get a couple pieces of trash around the beach here. And Cletus just kind of makes his way around. He gets some sticks and he makes like little bonfires and stuff underneath the pier that's just overhead, and the waves are coming up on this like really gross, like boggy old pier. And it's not like a nice pier, like it's a soggy pier that's like got like big chunks of wood. Like it's not a safe pier that you could walk on right now. This is like a abandoned pier on like an old lake. And he's just getting some of the little fires together. He starts lighting stuff for it to get the ritual going. And yeah, what as he starts to summon said siren, I throw it to the siren.
Beautiful.
What does that mean? Now, let me be clear about the intent about insatiable siren was not intended to say sexy siren that wants the subject.
No.
Insatiable siren was intended that it was supposed to be an abstraction in the table. It was supposed to be a thing that is like a siren. It is a thing that is hungry.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I trust you. I'm speaking to the audience.
No.
I trust you. I'm speaking to the audience. So insatiable siren was to say I want an abstraction of this idea that people are familiar with, and I want to allow them to be creative, but also lean on the trope if they want. So I am very excited to see what you do with it, and feel free to go ham. This is not me setting up a weird fucking fantasy. I can't wait for you to ruin Cletus's day.
I'm like doing some like emergency like strategy right now in the background. And we'll just see how it goes, right? Because like there's only learning, and if I do it wrong, then I do it wrong.
Oh yeah.
So I get an auto switch first, right?
Yeah. Yep. So you can move it's a swap. So pick two dice that you want to change.
Can I move
position.
the third three? Like the third dice, the 3 and the 4. Can I just schwippy those over?
Those two,
please?
the 3 and the 4, switch places.
Thank you.
No problem.
And then that's what happens. You get a little bit unnerved as you see this like shadow underneath the water as you light the last candle. And as you see this shadow, you hear a voice coming from the rocks separate from the shadow. And it says, oh, what have we got here? And this like face and arms, like long arms, spindly, clamber onto the top of this rock. And a face pops out of it, the side, but you still see the shadow of a tail near the pier where you are. This looks like a creature that stretches long. Nanoro's back. What a tasty morsel we have here. And you see, I smile with a smile that is bigger than my face. Gaunt cheeks and pretty much flesh and bone is pretty much all you can see, and it's like a deep grey colour. A tail flicks on the other side of the pier, which you realise is probably about 5-6 meters away from my face. And I slither around the top of the rock, moving towards you.
What's a meter?
Oh my god.
You're gonna have to give me them in freedom units. God, no.
Oh,
Haley said it, and I wasn't going to interject. And then, of course, Cletus.
I'm British. I'm British.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, sorry. I don't actually know what the equivalent. Let me
Roughly
quickly
3 feet.
Google
No,
it.
I'm just teasing. It was just in character being silly. All right.
19 feet. 19
All
feet
right.
long away from where my face is. You see my tail.
I it's fine. I appreciate the actual math. I was just trolling.
No, I know. But for the
Cletus.
people watching,
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yes. King's feet. Yes. Celsius. Isn't that a drink? Oh wow. All right. Well, Aren't you lovely? Bill said you were quite helpful for him. Do you think you can help me out with something?
Yes, Bill. I remember Bill. And I dive under the water, and there's just like no ripples whatsoever. And you it just disappears before my head pops up behind you on the pier, blocking your path so you can no longer leave.
Yeah.
And
Oh, good.
I'm just draped over the top of this pier. My hair is the only thing covering me, and it goes all the way down. And I've just got one very, very much draw me, sketch me like one of your French girls, but she is just it's just a skeleton there to you with skin that is leathery.
Well, it's strange how he didn't mention how lovely you were. Well.
Strange indeed. He enjoyed himself. And I crawl a little bit closer to you.
Oh, yeah.
What can I do for you, my boy? Anything.
I heard you grant. Wishes.
Yes.
Are those real?
Yes, they are. If it's good enough, I'll give it to you.
Quite like that.
I bet you do.
You what?
What? I bet you do. Whose
Oh,
turn
I thought you said you bed me.
Do
I thought you said you bed me. I'm a married man. Oh, I got nervous.
It was Cletus's turn, but he'd lost the thread 5 side boobs ago.
That's right.
All right, I'll throw it. All right, I'll throw the rock.
Can't throw a goal if there's no goalie. As I squirm up closer to you.
No, I'm gonna do the. Yeah. This is crazy. I like the setup. This is hilarious. Let's do nudging into a frick. If I go into a 2, I'm already at. All right, I'm gonna nudge my 1 into a 2.
Oh. Okay.
Torch. Yeah. I'm gonna do torch 5 into a 2. And then that is gonna be my move. Sorry, I thought that it was her move.
Nope.
And we were resolving.
It was yours the whole time.
That's fine. We were doing setup, and then we did that whole hilariousness.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
now
I did
my
my
prompt
swap.
is torch
I'm excited to
1.
see your
No,
wish.
torch 5. Prompt 2. Name a price. Wait, wrong one. A past love or rival appears in a vision. This is great. What do they say that rattles your resolve?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I feel like the siren begins to transform into his wife, and she's just standing there, and it's Ethel is just right there in his face, and Ethel's like, "What on earth are you doing? I cannot believe that you would go behind my back and go down to the pier again after all these years. You're cheating on me all over again." And it's just this repeat time loop of this fight that he has had many times, and then it is clear that this man has had many affairs, as all of this you can see the bog god is playing these memories of fights, of these affairs that are being pulled out of him and into her, and it's echoing back at him in this battle of wits and stuff.
When the visions disappear, I am no longer laying in front of you anymore. Just my tail is draped over the pier, so like you'd have to step over the top of me to run away, and my face is just like just at the edge, just like this, just and with your wife's face, just a smile in your wife's face.
Oh my god. Oh man. Well, yeah, back to the wish. Yeah, right. That's what I'm here for.
That wish. Is
That
it my
wish,
turn
right.
now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Yes, I would like to use equivalence, please. And I would like to raise your 5 to a 6 and lower your 3 to a 2. And then what do I do with the dice that I've spent? The second 3, the one directly next to the 6.
Got it.
Yeah, torch 2. Sorry, I need to be more specific. And then what do I do with the dice that I
That
spent?
just goes away. We've spent it.
Goes away? Gone.
Yup. You'll get dice back as I do actions.
Cool.
If I don't lower corruption.
Yes.
Yes, and that's pretty much just me, like, sitting there silently as
you
your
have the
wife is
bide.
waiting to hear more.
Yeah, the biding time move is a good way
Yeah,
to...
I'm definitely not biding time. I am definitely
Yeah.
messing with you.
Oh yeah.
This is the equivalent.
Yes.
This is just you continuing to smile with his ex-wife's face. That's the messing
That's
with.
terrifying. That's so
Yeah.
terrifying. Well, I guess, yeah, I'd like to get back to what I was thinking about wishing. So how does this whole thing work? And I'm going to go ahead and, oh man, this is scary. I'm gonna recast my 6.
Oh.
I could win right now.
Yeah,
No,
No?
because the 2 and the 4 too far apart.
because the 2 and the 4.
Oh, is my line not accurate?
6,
Yeah,
2,
I-
4,
you-
3, 2, 3.
I switched that bad boy, so you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, 6. Okay, let me make sure my shit's updated.
6, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3.
Yep.
None locked.
6, 2, 4,
None sealed.
2, 4, 3, 2. Okay, cool. I got it. I understand. Yep, we're good. Not quite close, but I still think I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna recast my 6. Oh, interesting, and potentially a problem. It's a 2.
Ooh, which automatically seals.
So again, for those watching, when you roll or when you perform an action on a die and it causes it to match the value of its neighbor, so I recast my first torch there, which was a 6, so which is a reroll, right? And when I re-rolled it, I rolled a 2, which matched the dice sitting next to it. So that means it automatically seals. When there's a dice that's sealed, you cannot re-roll it. So for me, I'm stuck with a 2 right there, which means, okay, cool, but I have to work with that now, which means Matt has something to target.
Well, Haley does.
Sorry,
here.
not Matt. Yes, sorry. Haley has something to target. I'm saying, or in any
Yes.
example. I was just doing example. Yes. Melee. All right. Next.
And you are up to 2 corruption. So 1 more corruption, and Haley's going to get another dice to play with.
Oh.
What just happened? Because I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Reroll-
I
you
need to do
reroll
a
the start
prompt.
of the
Oh,
line.
yeah. I didn't do my prompt.
Okay, cool, perfect.
I went
do
into
have, I was
rule
like, I was
describing.
waiting.
Yep, look up your
Yeah,
your
cool.
prompt as a reminder of what just mechanically happened. He re-rolled the 6 that was at the front of the line in the first
Yes.
torch
Yeah,
to a
and
2.
it matched to a 2, and now it's locked.
Because it matched the 2 next to it, it became sealed. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's too easy. How about the other one? Uninterestingly easy. Ooh, okay. I either can answer, I'll just tell both. So the one that I said was too easy is name something this god must never find out about lest they gain even more power over you. Or what part of yourself are you prepared to give up, truly give up forever if the wish is granted?
Your
So
jorts.
I think
Your wife.
I think that I'm gonna go with the part that he's willing to give up, which I think that he kind of has to verbalize in this moment. So, and however you want to imagine part of this transaction, Haley, I'll throw to you to kind of ask that question, and then I'll give it in character.
All right. So as I'm like looking at you in your wife's face, it flickers back to my own with a big, that same like just a smile that is too wide. It pokes outside the limits of her face and it just is unnatural. You realize that her she's got jagged teeth now that you are like close to her. And she says, tasty snack, what will you give me for this wish? What will you give up? What will you offer to the depths? And I just like lay back into the water, like swimming playfully.
Well, I've got my dad's truck that he left me. I care quite a bit about it. It's worth, a few $1,000. Was hoping that it'd be a fair trade. It's best I got.
You're donating Mater to the Siren of the Water.
Yeah.
I was laughing
Look,
at
if
the
it's
accent.
Mater, I'll take it.
It went on a walk for trade. It went somewhere.
Trade.
Trade.
I'm trying to trade my truck.
Just bend that note.
What do you think?
If you want to drive it over the pier, I will think about it.
All right. Yeah. Do you want me to get it now, or are we gonna keep doing this now?
No, now.
All right. I'll go get it. Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
Now is good. Just right now.
Yes.
You gonna stay here? Or you gonna go? Should I meet you here at a specific time? Should I go grab some lunch? Because I was thinking I was getting hungry. All right. I'm gonna go.
Okay. And as you leave, you like can just hear this slithering noise right behind you at all times. But every time you turn around, there is nothing there. But there is just like a wet, slithering sound behind you.
Yes.
You get into the truck, and it doesn't have a tray like a pickup truck. Is that like kind of what you guys call trucks?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, like a ute, well, that's what we call them. So like you get into the truck and then out of nowhere, it just like lowers to the ground. Like,
Oh my gosh. So yeah, he's just like, he gets in the truck and he drives his way back over and just kind of like gets into the sand, gets back into the ritual site, and he's like looking around for the
I'm in the driver's seat of the pickup, just like.
All right, so
no, I'm right there. I was waiting for you the whole time. You never
your
saw me leave that
move.
second.
He just goes, I guess it's your move.
I guess it's your move. All right, I am going to spend I was too busy thinking about improv moments. I forgot to pay attention to the mechanics.
I was like, I'm like, we're gonna do a creepy one. I'm gonna do a dumb one.
Yeah.
It can be dumb and creepy.
It can be dumb and creepy.
It can be both.
I'll bring the dumb. Haley's got the creepy.
It's just like the movie Tremors.
Yes, exactly.
I think for fun, I don't know what this is gonna do, but
oh boy.
I would like you to, I like slide over to you and I'm searching in your mind for Yeah, just like all the good memories of you in this pickup truck, just to like start playing those out as
great.
I slither up and around you. And I'm going to do Baleful Transformation.
Oh, great.
And I'd like you to re-roll your last 2 torches.
Oh my gosh.
As
So the 2 and the 3?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna roll my 2 first. I think. Yeah. Oh, it's a 4.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
Interesting.
We've lost no progress on winning, but
No,
Yeah.
I'm
I want this last one to be a 4. What do I want? I want it to be a
6 or a
5.
1. A 6 or a 1.
A 5, a 4, 3. It's a 1.
yeah.
Oh, it's real bad. It's real bad.
Haley, you crushed it.
No.
For those who aren't seeing the math behind the curtain, if she had not fucked it up somehow, he was going to win on the next turn because he just had to get that 2 to a 3 and it would have made
Yes.
a completed wish. So she
Yep.
had to add another one being off for that to work.
Yeah, because she just had to push me to the end of a spectrum.
Yes.
All right. So it is now your prompt. So you have kind of wide open options here. You are on torch 5 or 6, and you can.
Yes, I forget.
You have
I
a lot
things.
of numbers you can pick between. Because the dice that were modified were starting values
A 2,
of
a 3, and a 4, and a 1. So you could do torch 5, either 2 or 4, and you could do torch 6, either 3 or 1.
Oh, God's prompts. Sorry. Yep. No.
Yep.
And then, sorry, what was torch 6 again?
Torch 6 would be 3 or 1. Oh man, 6 ones.
That's what I was thinking.
6-1 could be wild because it's already been wild.
I think that's the one.
That's yeah.
That's
I think that's
I'm
the one.
thinking.
Yeah.
So at this moment, you have been obviously, just your brain's being racked with these memories of this pickup truck. You felt the seatbelt, which I don't know, as a redneck, would you even be wearing a seatbelt?
I'm a responsible young man. My father raised me. Look, my uncle, he went flying straight out the front of that the pickup.
Excellent.
We replaced this, 3 times. You know how many
Excellent.
siblings
All right,
he
beautiful.
started with? No.
So the last image you get is just like that feeling of like clicking that seatbelt around you, and you blink and you're back on the pier and you realize my body is wrapped around you as the seatbelt would in that same way, giving you that hug as the seatbelt tightens, and you look down at my flesh and you realize it's not dry and wet and leathery. It's translucent, and there are thousands of roiling and coiling creatures below the skin that just undulate and curl around one another. You think you almost find form, and then the form dissipates before you can even comprehend it. And that's what you see.
I need an adult. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God, help me.
What is the thing?
As my body lets go of your thing, you actually notice that there are some things just like left on your skin and body, just like riling around, trying to like find somewhere to like just burrow into.
This is not going how I thought. Did I put out the wrong kind of trash for you? I'm so sorry.
What is the?
Yes,
what
I
is
like
in my
that.
mind? There's an image in my mind of somebody like slicing open a fish and just eels spilling out of the inside of it.
What is that in? Yes,
I can't
eels.
remember where
it's
it's
full
from.
of eels.
I just know that there is like this image lives in my brain. I can't remember where.
Oh,
it's
wait,
from
are you
yet.
talking about
eels.
Jaws when they cut open the shark?
No, it's something full of eels.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's like a
supposed to be
it's
full
like
of
a-
eels, and it
Yeah.
is in fact full of eels.
Yes,
we're
I
going
have
to
the same
Google for
image
that.
in my head. It's something.
Is it
big
like
that was
machinery?
like-
Or like part of a ship? Or like it's like
I
some
don't want to derail us, but I'm just that was
No,
my,
I
that
have
was
to
like
know.
the writhing like it's
We'll
not
Google it
muscles,
later.
it's more eels underneath.
Yes, exactly. It's not muscles. It's just some sort of non-Euclidean
Yeah.
hate it.
creature
And
And the
it is
prompt
so
for that
much.
was
translucent flesh.
the wisher glimpses your true shape beyond form. What detail breaks something inside of them?
Oh, he'd be broken.
Yeah.
He's asexual now.
No,
I'm not that. No, like I'm saying like he is no longer has any sort of relationship with this. Like this is not a way that he can respond to any of this.
What are you going
I
to
apologize
do?
for how that came out.
No.
To be very
Wishbone?
clear.
What's your turn?
What will you do now? Huh?
This line is so interesting. Teeters on the edge.
Your turn.
Okay. I think that he is going to. Okay, I think all I need to do is figure out what's happening with this one. And then I need. That's it, right? I just need to get the one up to a 5 of.
The 2 and the 4 are
Four.
still distant.
And the two and the 4 are also distant.
Oh, right. Yep. Okay. I could just. I'm not sealed there. I could.
I made the distance only small and so
I know it's
insignificant
that
compared
which causes me like action fatigue because I can only do so much on
Yep.
one turn. So it's like I'm limited. Okay,
Oh.
I could bargain. I think in this moment it feels right.
I want something more
I'd
than
like-
this rock for my underground leg.
Look, I don't know if it's just a matter of transactional reallocation. I don't know. I'm trying to use business words. Oh gosh.
You should have asked Bob more questions.
I really should have. I don't know how he did so well. He did finish high school. So what I'm thinking is, what we could
was
do.
His wish. He finished high school.
Well,
Sorry.
what I'm thinking is, why don't we fix up this ritual nice and good and just get it over with? I think that all I want to do is just, make this more of a formal transaction. It's getting late and I'd like to speed things along.
Yes, tell me, which one of these torches would you like to lock in, boy?
All right, so I'm gonna set one of my dice to a value of a choice. I'm gonna do my 1. I'm gonna set it at a 3,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna seal it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Does that seal the other 3 too, or no?
It does not.
Okay. And I get to roll the dice
Um,
now, don't I?
Yeah, you get to roll a dice and add it.
And add it to my pile?
And bargain
And he's
still
at
adds
3
corruption. So
I know.
you get to roll
So
2
you're
more
getting
dice
another
to add
die.
into your
Yeah.
pile.
Yeah. I knew that there was a windfall situation coming, so I'm like, look, I need to get as close as possible and start sealing things. Otherwise, there's just too much flexibility on the board.
So now you should be back up to 3 dice.
For you,
I do
Haley.
have 3 dice.
Yes.
3 beautiful dice.
Okay, and then my prompt is I gotta do this one pretty. 3 on 6. 3 on 6. Three on 6.
Oh, no.
The torch refuses to light. What must the wisher do to ignite it? I know this is short and sweet.
That's the old god's prompt, not the wisher's prompt.
That's the old god prompt.
Sorry.
I'm using it anyway. That's
Look at-
hilarious.
Hold on, look at 3 though, because I thought you were reacting to the wisher's 3.
Oh, I think I still like.
You still like the other
I
one?
like
Do
this.
you
I like this
Do you
silly
know?
moment I pictured.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do both. This because the silly moment I thought of for the old god one is very simple. He just goes up and he's like, I just gotta tweak our ritual speed along, right? Okay. And he just goes up to the one little this little thing. He adds a couple more sticks and it's like not properly lighting, and he's like, why is this not going?
Don't know, try again.
Okay. And he just kind of like, maybe, my grandpa said not to do this. This is it's how he lost his eyebrows. But give me a second. He goes over to the back of the truck, gets like a little bit of hose, and he just sticks it into the gas, into the truck, and he's like, and then he comes over and he goes, and he just spits it all out of his mouth and gets the little spark going. Whoa, that was crazy. Rush adrenaline too. All right, let's get this going. And then as it goes up in flames, you can see that there's a little bit of his like as he turns around, like some of his pants on his jorts have like fully singed up, and like it's bad in the back. We'll just leave it at that. It's not too great. He definitely caught his pants on fire in the back. And what is he willing to become? Describe it and give it a name. I think that in this moment too, there is part of Cletus that is changing, because I think I'm gonna start to share with the audience what actually is Cletus's wish, and Cletus's wish is not what we may have. I've been alluding to some sexual themes. I misspoke about him becoming asexual because I've been playing with what has been subtext. I was saying there's been this idea of like infidelity and some of this inner turmoil that I've been trying to play with subtext within him. So that's why I spoke that way, because I'm playing through some of what is in this character, and I think that some of what he's here to wish on actually has so little to do with that and is so much more about his body, and not in that regard, but about he wants to be like free of his body. He wants to be out of his body. That's all he wants. He just wants to be free of his mortal coil. And so like
Cool,
that's
because my
that's all he
worms are
wants.
infecting you now, and you won't have a body soon enough.
So he's just like, I want to be out of my body. Like, I just don't know what it is. I just don't like this thing. It just doesn't work for me. And like, no matter what, it's not working for me. And so like, that's what's been in his mind so much. And so like his relationship to like people and like sex and like, and interacting with other, like all of that was a big part of what he was going through. And he's like, I want to retrace from that. I want to retract from that. I don't want to interact with that. Like it was like, even in those moments, that's why when I spoke that, I was like, he's like becoming an understanding of his asexuality. And so it was him in his understanding of those things. And so in this moment, that's where he kind of begins to fully understand that. That's why I said that way. And I was like, this is not how I wanted to say that.
You're fine.
So that said, with what he wants to become, I think that he is willing to become something that makes him disturbed. I think that is the simplest thing, but I will leave that to what unfolds. Something that will disturb him, and the name I will give it, because that is what the prompt asks, I'll give it some description. The name I will give it is, even though what currently he is disturbs him, he simply wants to become something else. And he will accept something that still disturbs him, but it exemplifies more of that of like beauty than power. And so like the dysphoric nature of it is like, he's like, I want to exemplify beauty more than power. And so he's like, I'm okay with that, but there can be other parts that disturb me, but like as long as that's part of it. And so I think the name that I would give it would be like I think that he's fine with the idea of the siren. I think that he is accepting, not consciously in this moment, but I actually think that maybe if we were to tease that out, like feel free to play with that, but I think that that might be, if we writer's room this, there's something there. So that's how I think I'll answer that. Something weird there.
Yes. She notices, like, she can feel this, like, half acceptance moment coming from you, as she is trying to elicit terror, which this is not how this should be going. And so the torch that was had trouble lighting, you kind of look at it for a moment as is flickering with gasoline, and you turn and realize that the torch, the opposite side, was distracting you. And I'm going to turn your locked 2 into a 6.
Oh.
Nice. I'm going to stir
That's
dark
not
and dangerous
good.
hearts.
No.
As I realize that acceptance isn't what I'm after. I'm after fealty, loyalty, obsession, and worship. Not accept again.
All right. You're like, I'm winning Haley over, and then you're like, no, damn it, no, I'm trying to kill you. Okay, so sorry, I'm like enjoying my very queer Cletus that I realized that Cletus was. I put him in jorts. What did we think was going to happen?
I thought yeah.
You clocked him right away, and I didn't.
You would have been mad about the queer baiting if he hadn't been.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's only in this moment the camera pans out and you realize that he's been in like a cute little mesh top with just his nipples poking through the like little little diamonds, like just the entire time. I love those shirts.
Much like Andrew realizing that he's queer. Andrew realized character was asexual queer in the middle of roleplay and almost got canceled for it. All right, so.
Your turn.
All right.
Oh, Haley, did you want to do a prompt?
No, I have a.
Oh yeah,
I have a prompt.
We're jamming.
I did torch 1, and it was a 2 or a 6.
Or no, that wasn't torch. It was torch 2.
Torch 1.
No,
What?
torch 1.
Torch 1 was sealed already.
You're sealed 2. Yeah, she
Yeah,
unsealed.
I unsealed it.
Oh, that's the one that became. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the overlay and make sure I'm accurate.
6,
Matt's
2, 4,
keeping
3,
better
4,
track.
3.
Okay.
And the last.
Okay,
three.
I
I'm
was
glad that,
accurate.
like,
I just did one.
I'm glad there's
thing.
like a half conversation happening in the background with me and Matt, so you know exactly which numbers I'm talking about when I don't explain it, which ones I'm triggering properly. I apologize.
No, it's fine. This is where it's easier when we are not doing it on stream.
Yeah. If you're in person, you just be like, that one.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Oh boy, this is dicey. Yeah, Andrew designs game. Also, Andrew, wait, what? Dude, I make many games, and then I forget how some of them work, because some of them work similar, because I reuse mechanics. Okay. All right, now it is... Oh, sorry.
My prompt.
Your prompt! My prompt!
My prompt.
My prompt, father.
I don't know. What lie did you allow your followers to believe? Or what does the god smell like when it leans close? And what memory does it summon? Well, now you've made him asexual. I can't be a creep.
You could try.
You could always try.
Okay, this is for comedic purposes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So as I mess with your torches, I have once again appeared behind you, and I'm leaning in close. And it's not just the smell, it's the sound of just hundreds of almost insects crawling over one another as I lean close to you. And you take a breath in, expecting it to be wet and salty, or wait, is it, see, oh, it doesn't matter. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Sure.
salty where I am. This is a salt lake.
You bring the brine with you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You're expecting it to be, yeah,
BYOB.
briny and salty, but it isn't. It is like a breath of fresh air. It is like wind whipping in your face as you are like driving past like a beautiful open field, like full of wheat or full of just like organic, lovely crops that just like smell like fresh green. And it reminds you of home, of where you grew up. It invokes memories of like growing up, and I don't know, I'm putting you in a family farm now. But
Sure, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a lot. Well, we gotta get this all figured out. All right. Back to business now. Could we
Business
keep
as
things
usual.
moving?
Pleasure later.
Right. Yeah, that. What's it like being a big old fish lady? Seems pretty interesting.
It's a little personal.
Fish? You just
Oh,
call me
I'm
a
sorry. Is that how you identify? How do you identify? Is that allowed?
fish? Yeah, fish.
This is just me asking all the questions to Matt
I'm so
about
sorry.
gender identity back at last Gen Con. Jesus Christ. Like, is this good? Is this okay? I don't know anymore. And we officially fucking killed Matt, so. You good there, bud?
I have to pee. Oh, no. Oh God.
I died. I was gone.
Fish.
Fish?
Fish.
What did you fucking ask me?
I said, how do you identify? No, we
No,
can move on.
no.
Oh my God. All
No,
right,
just-
it's my turn.
Yes, I love
Is it
it
right?
here in my
It is your
salt
turn.
lake. I can't wait for you to join me. Tell all your friends I can grant wishes, so then I can bring all of you to my depths.
Oh man.
And you like peer into the water and you realize you can see like 7 sets of headlights because there's like seven pickup trucks already down there.
He's just got a used car lot down at the bottom of the lake.
That's
I didn't even
incredible.
have to negotiate. You offered up what I wanted, so skull.
So this fish lady is just repo?
Yep.
She
Oh
she gets
my
a thrill
God.
out of just, she's always hungry for people's misery by taking their trucks.
Yep.
You'll find out later, depending on if I win or lose.
Oh my God.
It's debatable if Cletus is trans, but she is for sure Trans Am.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yes.
Cletus is
Correct.
on the
Correct,
journey.
Mel. I don't deserve it. Please.
Yep. We lost her. Yeah, Matt, that was pretty good. That was really good. It's actually entirely accurate. I mean, this is like trans-dimensional. I mean, like Cletus wants to be a fish woman.
Mhm.
Like Cletus wants to escape this mortal coil, literally wants to become a immortal, beautifully disgusting, but is okay with being disgusting.
Yeah. This
Just-
has layers.
This
I'm so
is
into this.
ultimate onion.
What you do?
Parfait.
Do it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. Gosh, I guess I'm just recasting the 6.
Ooh, rerolling the 6.
Yeah, I mean,
You
go
can
for
do
broke.
it.
It's a
You
3.
Fucking harder.
It's a 3.
Aw.
It's a
Damn
3.
it!
Oh. Oh no.
We're
the 2
1
and the 4.
away.
2 and the
Yep,
4.
we're
Yeah.
1 away. I'm 1 away from a wish.
Yep.
I'm feeling good about this.
This is getting.
I'm feeling quite good.
This is getting real
I
tricky.
can't wait to grant your wish.
I feel it. I'm warming up to the idea of fish life. I mean, what? Why did I say that?
A little piece of me will always live within you. Once.
Is it like a tadpole kind? I've seen Alien. Is that involved in the process?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
No. Have you heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
No, I have not. My mom said that was the devil. I was allowed to see Alien versus Predator when I was 3, though. But Dungeons and Dragons was a problem.
That's a staple, a growing up
Also,
staple.
I've had cigarettes since I was 6,
They're
but
good for you,
Dungeons
of
and
course.
Dragons was a problem.
Are you getting your pack in a day?
Sorry. I'm
What's your-
sorry.
what's your prompt?
I just do my prompt.
Do your prompt.
Deep.
All right, I was getting too real for
Just win
people.
or lose already.
I like this. There's someone out there is just like, this is my culture. What are you?
Oh man. Okay, so I got a duplicate prompt, so I need to do the other one because. Oh no, I didn't. I'm doing the wrong prompt. That's why. I'm looking at the wrong one. It's. Oh. What was the first price that Cletus had to pay in pursuit of this wish? Honestly, based on everything I've said, though, he really had no friggin' idea. So I think it was like bus fare.
What did he give to Bob to tell the
No,
story?
yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. What did you give to Bob? What did you
Yeah.
have to give to Bob?
Okay, so I need to know. I want to improv a scene with Bob. Who wants to be Bob?
For the sake of time. For the sake of time.
Before the Bob God.
For the Bob God. Yep, it's right there. Yeah.
For the sake of time, I'm talking about a very short scene. I'm talking
Okay.
about like a
I
very
can be
brief
Bob.
conversation.
I can
You
be
want to be Bob?
Yeah.
Yes, we can keep it short. So, wait, what you're telling me, Bob, is that you got a real life wish?
Hold on. I need to roll to see how his wish actually went.
Well, no, clearly he's alive. He successfully got a wish.
No,
Well,
we
okay,
in canon,
but he is alive.
In canon, we established that he got
Bob's
his wish
here.
because it was to be that he completed high school.
Yeah, he completed high school and he got with
Yes.
Fish Lady.
Sorry, I was just I rolled high, so he did get his wish. Everything played out right. If he had rolled low, I was gonna say that Bob is like an Egger suit from Men in Black, and it's just a bunch of leeches and eels on the inside.
Yes,
So
I love that so much.
so that didn't happen. That's why I said it.
Okay,
Okay.
I understand. That's hilarious,
I
though.
had to roll for
So
it.
Bob,
though.
you're saying that this was totally like a real life genie kind of situation? I was
mean-
watching Supernatural and that was like last week they had a deal with the devil and that was not something I'm interested in.
I mean, it wasn't. I didn't say no Alakazam kind of stuff, but I went
Well,
to
I'm
the
a
pier
God-fearing man. I
went
ain't
to the
about
pier.
that.
and I had myself just a good conversation, and yeah,
Huh.
came back and just the letters made sense. They were all
You
in
just
the
lit
right
some
order.
trash on fire. All right, I'll give you $5. All right, I'll fuck off.
what it?
That's a whole.
I also
that's a
thought
whole
about, like,
week of
the-
Pabst blue ribbon.
when you rolled that dice, I didn't realize that you were going to say like a worm suit, but I was like, oh my god, the wish is that he got the piece of paper that says it, but no knowledge. And then the wish was like he got the knowledge.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. Okay.
I also implanted the memories of everybody else, so they thought he went to high school too.
All right. Last couple moves, I think. We're nearing the end here.
My turn.
Hopefully. I want to win.
It is now the bug god's turn.
Give me
I
my
see.
wish.
I see you are thinking about dear Bobothy, and I
Yeah,
wrap
yes.
myself around you again.
Yes, I look.
Such a beautiful
Bogmantha. Bogmantha. Would you please have mercy on me and allow me to have this wish? You've been toying with me all along the way. Please just allow it to resolve.
Okay. And I close my eyes, and I'm gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh. Bogmantha.
I go, of course, and I just reach my hand into the flames of torch 3. Torch 2. And I grab fire out of it like it is a solid object. And I reach it into the air. And I throw it up. And it lands in slot number 3. I put 2 down to 1 and 4 up to 5. So torch 2 is now a 1 and torch 3 is now a 5.
Yep.
2 is now a 1. Torch. Okay.
315-343, with the last 3 being locked.
Do you have another pickup truck you could offer me? Maybe a tractor? Some
Brutal, Haley.
sort of automobile?
Brutal. Cletus bagged.
I know.
Poor
I wish to help you,
trans
and I
fish
promise
man
I will.
woman thing.
Do you think that maybe you could look into my eyes for a moment?
I don't
And she
wanna.
like her eyes
I'm
widen to the point where her eyeballs like pop out a little bit.
Oh,
And
she puts them back in.
So you can you can see them like disappearing, like you can see the actual ball, like the circles of them if she turns to the side. And she says, "Do not worry. I plan to honor your wish, whatever the outcome."
All right. Well, we'll see how things go. I guess it's the destination, not the journey. All right.
But nothing's locked in place. Nothing here is permanent.
Well, that torch is locked in place, actually.
Yeah, I do apologize. I just looked to the left here and I saw it on the screen.
I'm gonna do a. Frick, man. What's my best move, Matt? Help me beat her.
Man.
Help me, audience, beat this lady.
If you want to try and start minimizing the fuckery, you could.
I got a seal.
Bump the 3 up to a 4 to seal it in the middle. Give yourself protection on the 4th.
Yeah, and that'll bridge to the 5. Yeah, because that's a double duty. It protects me and it fixes another problem. I'm doing that. Nudge up to a 4 gives me an automatic seal. A little 2 for 1.
Yep.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Giga brain.
Up to a 4, and that seals.
Yeah, we're definitely. Last time we were in such playtest mode, Matt. I think that we
faster.
weren't.
We were
fast
fun.
because now we're just actually role playing.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's fun.
Role playing takes triple the amount of time.
And your prompts for that torch, I can help with reading the prompts at least. Torch 4, 3 is the god reveals a memory you never lived. What is it, and why do you feel it belongs to you? Or 4, what lies have you built your wish upon? Why do you still believe you deserve it?
Isn't it my?
No.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that was my nudge. Yep.
That's your nudge.
I
You
think.
nudged
What was the
towards
first one? Wait.
the god reveals a
Wait,
memory
so
you
did
never
I-
lived. What is it?
Do I not get a prompt for mine?
Oh, did we not do that?
I don't think we did a prompt
For
for
my-
yours. I thought you were just skipping
My
past it.
equivalents?
I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's okay. We'll skip past it. It's fine. We've done
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, we can keep moving.
The
We've
god
done a lot
reveals-
of extra things.
Number 3 was the god reveals a
Yeah.
memory you never lived. What is it, and why do you feel it belongs to you? Number 4 was what lies have you built your wish upon? Why do you still believe?
I'll do
in
the
children?
memory. I think the memory that the god reveals to Cletus is that of like something, and I'll throw this to Haley for a second, of just like something of your earliest metamorphosis into being what you are. Like when you first became what you are and began to enjoy it. When did you first? So I'm throwing you a new prompt from my prompt. The memory you give me is that of when you first began to enjoy your form.
Okay.
So
okay.
give me a
alright.
nice little, just a snippet, just a little,
Yes.
little memory flip.
Yes. So first, all that you can see is just infinite darkness, and all you can hear is just like almost like the sound of waves just constantly crashing over the top of head. Like there is just nothing but static and this like loud crashing sound. And you realize in this moment there's like no form to what is there except for just this writhing mass somewhere deep and dark, and the ground shakes, and not a pinprick of bright light, but just less black inkiness than what exists in this space appears above just this like sound of noise, and you just see like something like a hose being sprayed, just like inky blackness just straight through, and you realize that something has been released into the world. And as it swirls into this big cloud of just like almost smoke krill, it wraps itself, no longer constrained by whatever it was trapped in originally, creating form as it travels around. It sees an eel and it elongates a tail that matches in form. It sees a woman on the side of the pier and begins to add limbs and extremities that match a form of humanoid. A hunger grows within the belly, and you see someone very casually reaching into the water to try and grab a rock, and then just get pulled under.
Oh man.
And then the hunger is satiated for a moment, and then you are back where you were standing.
Dang. So this is
Yeah,
this,
that's how
she's
that was
she's
her
giving
creation
like
moment.
Kingdom Death model. Like that's
Mhm.
that's the vibe that I'm getting from her description.
Yeah, not enough hands though for Kingdom Death Monster.
Always more hands and eyes and
Yes.
extremities.
Extremities.
All right. Extremities. All right. Okay. That's mine. Your move.
Oh yes, my move. Sorry. God, what did you do? You nudged.
I did a nudge
And locked in.
and I sealed in
door.
my fourth torch.
All right. What do I have?
Matt, I'm thinking we probably just do 2 tonight then. Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Because if you say that you want to play later, it might not
It
happen.
might not happen. Yeah.
I will. You know what? This has been interesting. Maybe I will roll the dice once again. See what I am to do. Interesting. Now, how many dice are there? 6. We're going to see which one we are going to edit. Well, it seems that seeing into my deep, dark memory has stirred something within you that I enjoy. I am going to stir dark and dangerous hearts as I bring you closer to the water, and I change your 1 to a 6.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
That's what the dice decided.
Yeah. Okay. That's a
Right now, I have no qualms against you, and it looks like you are working hard. Maybe I wish to appease you. Maybe I wish for company.
All right. Well, I mean, I can work with that. It saves me a little bit of work. Now, as far as the change goes, does it hurt?
No.
And I'm gonna nudge
Did you
my.
Did we want Haley to do a
Okay.
prompt or?
Oh, sorry.
What do they do? A 6, 1, and 2. Let me check. I'll see if there's something worthy.
Sorry. When she role plays after she does an action, I treat it like a prompt.
Yes. She
So,
does it
like,
good
I'm
enough,
like-
it's like that's what we're going for. That's
Yeah, that's fine. Like, yeah, if you do, because she's treating her her action prompts as prompts, which is cool. Like, that's kind of how the old gun works.
yeah.
Yeah. I am kind of milking the situation on all
They have flavor text. Mine don't.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to when you ask me like if it hurt, if this hurts, the change hurts, I once again reach my clawed hand out to you and offer you another memory, and it is of before what you saw. It feels like it's in black and white. That's how old it is.
Oh my gosh, I
memories in
love
black
it.
and white.
It's like got
Yeah.
static and
Uh-huh.
subtitles.
Yes,
big
exactly.
cigarette
It's in another language, and the subtitles are bad.
It's a silent film. It's
Yeah.
got music.
Yeah, and you see like a group of people worshipping, and you realize this is the first wish I ever granted, and the wisher won, and I granted the wish, and then I was trapped.
Ooh, you're
The
genie.
tomb of my own creation. Yeah, literally. And you see that, yeah, just like some sort of rock formation was created around me, as the wish was my own downfall, until I was able to release.
Oh no. Do you want me to change my wish? I could set you free. It's like that Disney movie.
No, I am free. I'm free. I was released already.
Are you sure? Because I would
Yes.
totally do that for you. I've already discovered that I want to be a fish, not a man. I can work on that with somebody else. Now that I know there is power like you, there must be more. For you have given me hope.
That is what I wish to give you. It is
Oh
your
my God,
turn.
you made a wish. You always wanted to do that.
Every wish I make comes true.
Oh no. Well, I
Come
wish
on.
you the best.
Your torch
Oh,
is
shit.
looking good.
I wish you
Damn it.
I literally am like accepted, and then the torch just
No.
disappears. She's just
Yep.
gone.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
I kind of want to end right here.
Yeah, and I want it. Yeah, I wish you the best, and just immediately a pool lounger just appears underneath her.
Yep.
She's just that's all she wished for, was just like a blob inflatable pool lounger.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
then
let's
I
play
have
this
no
out.
dice left. I have
Let's
no
play
dice
this
left.
out. You don't have any dice left?
She has no dice left. And this is the
Oh,
this
so
is
you
your
have to
third
wait.
corruption move. So it's
Yeah.
your turn.
And then
Yeah.
it's my
Your
turn.
turn.
That's hilarious. And then I'll do a so I'm at 3, 6, 5, 4. So what do I need? I just need
You just need that 6. If it was a 4,
that 6
then
to
you'd-
be a
you'd be done.
4. So we gotta I can't bargain. That's gone.
or if you crank that 3 up, if you were to roll
That's
that
what I'm
3
thinking.
into a 5 or a 6, you'd win.
That's what I'm thinking. So if I roll that, I have like a third of a chance. 30% chance. All right, we're doing a recast.
Recast on that.
Baby, it's the end of the game. We got a 6 and we're sealing it
Nice.
automatically. So,
I like reach my arms out and you realize that they're stretching towards you, but I am not.
ooh. Yikes, Mr. Fantastic.
Quick mechanical fun note that I loved about what you just did there. Had you rolled not what you needed to win, because you get the third corruption, which gives her a dice. She could have ticked that 5 up into a 6, locked it, and you would have failed. So that was the roll that determined if this wish happens or not. It was absolutely very cool, down to the wire.
That was it, baby.
What happens now? What happens now? Do I do something?
Well, I get my wish, but you kind of threw me for a moral conundrum. Do I set you free or do I?
Can I just
say, what do I do?
Torch 1, prompt 6 is, what would it mean if your wish were granted too easily? Now, obviously, you get the wish, but that's a fun prompt to go out on.
No, for the narrative that we're doing.
Give me your wish. You must word it to me.
Oh, man. Well, I just want everybody to be happy. That's too big of a wish. I'm sure you can't grant that. But, I don't want you to be in any
I give out high
situation.
school diplomas.
That's fair. That's the kind of scale we're working with. All right, give me the fish lady treatment.
Give you the fish lady treatment. That's
no, hold on, not that. That's not clear enough. Make me into a fish lady.
Yes, sir.
And no, that could have meant multiple things. There's one that I specifically know that I do not like.
All right. Remember. And the arms that were reaching out to you, but I was not getting closer to you, finally wrap around you like a warm hug, and I drag
it's not
you closer
nice,
to me.
but I know it will give me what I want.
Yes, exactly. And as I drag you down,
goodbye, mortal coil.
You get like a full
I am
Sailor
becoming
Moon
more.
You get a full Sailor Moon transition where my full arms wrap around you like tentacles and lift you into the water as you spin, and in a hurricane, like a tornado of water, as I, like a Beyblade, I rip my arms away.
A bog blade.
And you spin in the water. You spin, and that pot belly disappears into a sunken stomach. Those beautiful pecs you had turn into tube socks floating in the water. Your long tail begins to grow. It's not as long as mine because you're not as old as me. And so it is maybe, 10 feet instead of 20 feet like mine. And you look at your skin, it is becoming translucent, and you can see the creatures that I implanted on you earlier have spread and grown and multiplied. And you are now part of, you realize, the hive mind. You are now trapped in this lake with me, a part of the hive mind, and we are best friends.
Nailed it.
I'm Cletus, the fish lady.
Yes, and our only goal is to collect pickup trucks. And I show you my collection.
Sweet. I can fix them up. We might even get them driving down here.
Yes.
Ooh, I should build a jump.
What, if anything, smiles beneath the surface? Both of them.
We do, as we go on 6 jumps.
Yes, 6 jumps in your
underwater with pickup trucks.
Yeah,
I'm getting like underwater GTA vibes.
This became like SpongeBob, like like I imagine this whole episode, if you will, animated like Adventure Time, but like like Lovecraftian Adventure Time kind of. Has anybody seen like Common Side Effects? Oh my gosh. It's like that.
No,
Twitch
I
feed.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'm picturing it
Yeah.
where if this was an episode of like a TV show, imagine the ad breaks and it started off in like the animation style of those really serious like Scooby-Doo versions. And then every time it came back from an ad break, the animation style changed just a little bit to where it kept trending towards eventually. By the end, it was just full-blown Adventure Time, Silly Willies beneath the water.
Every ad break was a cut in the budget that they had to simplify the drawings even more.
And it just got gayer and gayer and gayer.
Yep.
Well,
At first,
yeah,
you're
no,
like, this
the-
Cletus is problematic. And at
was-
the end, you're like, oh, she's beautiful.
Well, yeah, it's because we started with straight writers and then halfway through the season they changed to
Yeah.
queer writers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not
Oh my
doing this
God.
book, okay? This is not
We
the
are,
story we're
though.
doing right now.
It's okay. We can always do that game.
I would love to play this game.
I had so much
Ugh.
fun.
That was
That
amazing.
was great.
Yay to Andrew and Haley.
But this is also the first time that a Wisher won
Yes.
since
Oh
the
my
few times
God.
we've done this.
Yeah. We
For
did it.
real.
Good
It was
job.
down to the wire.
It was down
And
to
really-
one roll.
Yeah.
Did the old god lose?
I mean, really, yeah.
No.
Did she really?
No, but Cletus won her
Cletus
over.
definitely won.
Cletus won, damn it.
And
Oh,
the
man.
Bog God is a size queen because no one's tail can be bigger than hers. Anyway,
I'm older.
I'm
Oh,
older, I get
man.
the tail.
Yeah. Put a couple years on those scales, okay?
Exactly.
Then earn your tail.
Amazing.
I'm only
Robert,
20,000
why?
years old. I've earned this.
Only.
You're one day old.
Yeah.
Chill. You haven't multiplied enough squid things to
How many
extend
men
your
have you
tail that
slept
long.
with for
Yeah.
trucks?
How? You have to birth a couple of pods of cephalopods before you can have a tail this long.
I turn to you and I say, guess what, Cletus?
What's
Monster
that?
trucks are in town next week.
Oh, there's a convention come through.
no, we are not sponsored by Bad Dragon, Robert. No.
If only. Instead, we're sponsored by Infant
It's called Bad
Citadel.
Siren.
That's
Instead, we're sponsored by Infant Citadel, the makers of Before the Bog God, which you could back right now on Kickstarter, should you have enjoyed this absolute madness. We got our one stretch goal. We got over 1,200, which means we're going to have 2 different covers. So that when you back at the Auspex level where you get, because it is a duet game, you get 2 copies of the game. One's going to be one cover and one's going to be the other cover. So you're going to get 2 sick different versions of art. For everybody that backs at just any physical tier, you can pick which cover you get with your pledge. For both your normal like reward tier and like any add-ons that you add. So yeah.
Go
Fun to
support
get.
these nerds, you motherfuckers. They deserve all the money.
Ooh.
We get aggressive.
That would be nice.
with our
Aggressive.
sales pitches.
Oh man.
I don't have
No,
a long
guys,
tail. I'm
this is-
compensating.
This has been such a fun project. We're really proud of what we did. Matt really and Conlon really let me just kind of pull the trigger on something that let is a relative term. Let me pull the trigger on this when we had a lot of other stuff already going because we could. We
Yeah.
realized we could pull it off and we wanted to, and we want to continue giving back to the community and show people how they can pull stuff off. So this is kind of a research project too, and a fever dream. So it's a lot of fun. We appreciate all the support, everybody. We love playing games with y'all. We like making games with y'all. So if you have an idea, if you want help making games, let us know.
Also,
we like helping
just a,
people make games.
just a quick disclaimer. You do not have to make a game when you have 104 fever and your brain is literally being cooked.
You don't
But you
have
can
to.
weaponize it.
You don't have to.
But you get to.
You get to. And with that,
And
everybody,
you know what?
Whoop.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
I was gonna go
and
for
you
the
know
sign-up,
what?
but yeah, you go for it. What'd
You
do?
might even have a good time while you're doing it. And with that,
With that, do you know?
Don't tell me what to
Do you
do.
know what to say?
Do
is
you know
everybody
what to
ready
say?
for some more tales?
Always. Stick around for a raid, guys. We will see you all soon.
Everybody do the
enough.
Cletus.
Everybody do the Cletus.
Goodbye, everybody.